Hello again, it's Noob, and today we have a really cool little lock. This is a Concept Plus, and it was sent to me by Lockpicking's gal. I'll leave a link to her channel in the description below. And you might look at this lock and think, well, it's nothing more than a little mortise cylinder, nothing too much going on there. However, if I remove my thumb, you can see something else is going on there. It's got 5 pins on top and something going on at the side. If I remove the key, you can definitely see there's something else going on there. And yes, it has 2 different bittings. If I turned it this way up, it might remind you of a dimple lock. That's because it's actually got bitting on the side here, and this bitting there is actually the bitting of pins at 90 degrees to the ones at the top. So you can see that's a normal bitting at the top, and then 90 degrees to that is the second bitting. So pretty cool. From what I understand, this lock was made in Brazil. There don't seem to be many around. I don't think you can buy them new anymore. So I'm really grateful to have this lock in my collection. It's really awesome. Well, I think we just need to go pick it now. Let me grab my vise. Okay, we're in the vise, and I've chosen 2 tools to help us today. Both sort of complement each other. A thin down wiper blade insert top of the keyway tensioner, which will go at the top of the keyway like that, and that'll give me enough control. And a very thin shanked pick. This is a Southwold Max 07B in 23 thousandths of an inch, and I've chosen that because it can fit underneath the wiper blade and pick off the most top warding ledge. Now you risk oversetting the pins doing it this way, but we'll try our best. Apply some tension. Important thing is to get the tension sort of balanced properly, so you can feel the pins binding and not overset them. Okay, that's I think that's okay. That's 4, 3 there, 5 before that. Cancel rotation on 1. Go back through. Okay, there we go. Got a pick going on. Pin 2 feels like. And I think are we all done there? Just checking through. 5 sync set. 4 sync set. 3. 2 and 1. Okay, well, if that's true, then we should be able to pick the side pins. 4, 2. Oh, and we got an open. So yes, there we go. We have picked it. So not the most challenging of picks, but you do need the right tools. I'll show you the warding ledge I was picking off, and then we'll try and gut it. So there isn't much room at the top here. If I turn it upside down like this, you'll see that the pins sort of, yeah, they go far enough up that you can get a pick in here, but it's got to be really shallow. And if you're picking off this warding ledge like that, then it doesn't give you much room for a top of the keyway tensioner either. That's why I chose the thin down version. Right, so I'm going to lock this back up and put the key in, and then we'll try to, there we go, gut this thing. Should be an interesting gutting, that's for sure. I partially undid these screws because they were really hard to undo. I struggled for a while to get these out. Clearly it's an old lock that hasn't seen, the insides haven't seen the light of day for some time. Right, there we go. I will use some shims, especially down this side here. So if I make sure that's upright like that, you want to get, these are 90 degrees, so you want to make sure that the shim goes down here like that. That's all the way, like, very important. Okay, you'll need one of these split end gutting tools, because it'll help us to gut both sides of the lock, and then a bit of wish and a prayer really, and make sure that we don't spill out any of those pins. Okay, so far so good. So you see I've got two sets of pins there, top and side. I've got no idea what to do first, so I'm going to try and do the side pins first. And I might speed this up now to just get all these things out. Okay, so I had some escapees just fling themselves onto the floor, but I did manage to find them. It's interesting that the whole top set here, so it's got an anti-drill steel pin there, the whole top set is all spool pins. That's very odd, and certainly explains why there's counter-rotation on some pins and some grittiness. Interesting to pick that. And then the bottom row pins here, or the side row should I say, these are the ones on the side, sort of standard key pins just like the top row, and then they all have standard driver pins, but they have little, if you have a look there, forget the spring, they have little cups so that the spring can go in like that and save space, because you haven't got much room in the side of the lock. Let's have a look here. So I think, oh, what is it with me today? Well, we'll find out where all that goes in a minute. But if you look there, you can see that you've got the, not much thickness there at the side, but enough that you can obviously fit in a second Bible here. Then you've got the Bible at the top there. Other than that, not too remarkable, but a very, very interesting lock indeed. Let's open that cylinder. Nothing going on there. Looks just a little bit old, a little bit dry, but nothing else going on. Very, very, very cool though. An awesome lock for the collection. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you all next time.